Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm gonna go ahead and update Aleph Zero because I've been looking at that coin and seeing get an entry into it. Contrary to popular belief, a lot of people think it's just gonna dump, go back down to the ground. Don't think so, guys. I don't think so. It's gonna have upside probably somewhere in the near future. Not a lot, but some. But I just wanted to. I was going over the Dow Jones, and over here in the traditional financial markets, it is not looking good. Not looking good. Between those and crypto, it's better. You're better off to be in crypto than it is over here right now. They are just dumping bad. It's a sad, bad sell off right now, guys, with them. So, and then you go through the crypto assets. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, but you know, I'm sitting here going, man, it's like I'm looking at it going, doesn't look that bad. It's like that's all I can say about it, considering all things that are going on with crypto. So I wanted to go over Aleph Zero here with you guys and break this down, investigate a little bit more because of this reaction it had off the bottom right here, and checking this area out. So one of the things that I did was I wanted to make sure that this wasn't some sort of flat and it was like a fake out move. And I'm pretty sure that's not. So you'd have to have like an A, B, and then this would be the C. And if that's the A and this is the B, you can see it went way too high. But it is a cryptocurrency and it can do crazy things sometimes. And then I also checked this reaction it had off the bottom, and it did end up being a diagonal type move. You can see this wave 4 right there. I'll put a trend real quick for you guys. You see right there, boom, that wave 4 right on top of that wave 1 right there, boom. So it did 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5 up like that. So it did make a diagonal. That's why if you put your Fibonacci on there on logarithmic, it didn't hit these. So that was a concern. I'll take out the wick. It didn't really hit anything. Well, no, 1.618. It was still pretty aggressive. Okay, so that's good. That's good. So nice reaction off the bottom. And it's not correcting to where I prefer it to correct to, which is the bottom of this wave, but it corrected to the bottom of this wave, it looks like. So I'm going to go into this wave over here. And let me go a little bit deeper. And a strange move went off in the middle of this because you can see this is an aggressive move up, telling you that there's a flat somewhere in the mix. And your flat's right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. That's your flat. And then your 3-wave move, and then your 5. So in the middle of it's flat. 3, 3, 5. The flats. I always got to keep your eye out for the flats because they like to do weird things like something in the middle of it like that. Because now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a big flat for a B wave, and then 1, 2, and it looks like 3, 4, and then 5, and it might be coming down 3s right there, 4. It could be coming down a little bit more. We'll have to just keep an eye on it right here. So it still didn't correct anywhere significant. I wanted to see it down here in this box. So that would be your move like this. It's an ABC. It could be finishing up something like there. There you go, like that. So that's a tricky move it did in the middle. That's a big B wave that it made. So let me go investigate that to see what it's doing, see what it's trying to pull off in there on a 45-minute chart. It's not done. So coming down here, it's going to be hard to suss this one out. It could be making another strange move again. So let's say that's the bottom. Let's see. 3, 3. Okay. I would keep my eye out for something like this. Just something like that. You had a couple throwovers. And then possibly something just like this. I'd keep my eye out for something like that. So what I'm going to be doing, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe up for a 5. Wait for that and see where it corrects to. It might go right up here like this and then correct right back down to this wave. Telling you it stays above this low right here of, what is that, 95 cents. And I want it to go to 89 to 84 cents. So it might be shallow. It might be shallow correction for it. It could be a little bit bullish, you know. It made a nice reaction off the bottom. That's why I'm considering it, because if this 5 wave starts with 5, it's got to come over here and do another 5 over here, guys. So that's what I'm planning for. So sometime in the future, it's going to finish up something over here, whether it's here, comes back down to here, or wherever it may end up, there's going to be something else over here. And more than likely, it's going to be bigger than this because this is a diagonal. So that's why I'm checking out Aleph Zero. So let's check a retrace to see if it's okay for a wave 2, because it looks awfully shallow. And it hit 50%, so that's good. 618 off the log. So yeah, I would just be patient with it, guys. You know, wait for what it's going to do in there. It could drop back down. So, but so far so good. Let me check the correction. So this is the flat. And just to see, I'll check it with the wicks. Just a second. I'll check it with the wicks and without the wicks. It's like this. End of that wave. And then the C wave. So yeah, 1-to-1. You see a 1-to-1? Probably could have finished something right there, guys. That's the problem, is you just can't know. You can't know until you get more confirmation through here what it's going to be doing. So otherwise, it looks pretty decent. And at a minimum, you know, for a trade, you'd be looking at A. Let's say it finishes here and a C up that way. So on a trade for Aleph Zero, you could be getting something like, here's your A wave, back down for a B in this area. Let's say example, I'm just saying example goes there. So you go 1-to-1, probably higher than a 1-to-1 in my opinion, just because this was a diagonal. So since this A was a diagonal, this C cannot be a diagonal if it becomes an ABC. So you'd be looking at 220 to maybe as high as 414 in those areas for Aleph Zero. And let's see, what is it? 250, 200, you know, potential 3x potentially with the Aleph Zero, guys. If it all plays out and see what it does in there, that's what I would do. I would just wait for it to see what's going on. I don't like how high this is right here in the RSI. That's not good on the daily. You know, it didn't come down. Let's see. Came down okay right there. Check it, see if we check 2-day. Yeah, it'd be nice if it's a little bit lower. So yeah, it could be a fake out in there, guys. I'd be careful of it right now. Let's check the 12-hour, see what it's doing. This area here, it's not too bad on the 12-hour. So yeah, you don't have a ton of divergence from here to there because, well, you have exaggerated divergence from here to there, that 3rd wave to the 5th wave, just because it's a diagonal. All right, guys, that's the end of my video. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.